Okay, guys, so sorry for the somewhat disheveled appearance. I just got back from exercising, and I'm kind of stuck in my car because it's pouring rain outside. But I was looking through Twitter, and I'm just looking at the attack on Sean Hannity right now. And his sponsors are being pulled left and right because liberals are targeting Sean Hannity's sponsors, and they're saying, hey, look at this evil Sean Hannity guy. He's looking into the death of an unsolved murder mystery involving Seth Rich, a progressive Bernie Sanders supporter. How dare he do that? You better stop putting ads on his fucking show. And some of the 4 sponsors have already fucking pulled ads. They're suffocating us, bro. They got a rope around our neck and they're just tightening the fucking noose. Just fucking, just squeezing our airways. And they're going after the advertisers. We can't rely on advertisers anymore. Why should anybody who has an actual decent agenda, who shares ideas that you agree with and you believe in, why should they have to be beholden to a bunch of anonymous corporate fucking sponsors? Look at the adpocalypse. The Wall Street Journal did it successfully. We're entering an age now where there will not be any such thing as an alternative media if you, the viewer, is not directly funding the people that you watch. And I'm saying this just for myself as much as everybody else out there in the alternative media. With alternative opinions, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Because I too have seen my ad revenue plummet, just crash since March. And now with Sean Hannity, I mean, this is what they do, man. This is what they do. This is how these thugs operate. I mean, fucking Fox News' Sean Hannity is doing more to investigate a murder mystery of a Bernie Sanders supporter than fucking half the so-called progressives. There's this one YouTuber, he's called the Humanist Report. I remember stumbling upon his videos a couple times back during the 2016 election. He's like, oh, Bernie Sanders, this. He was totally, just typical, stereotypical Bernie Sanders supporter. But I haven't heard a peep on his channel about Seth Rich. I haven't checked in a couple days. But the last time I checked, not a fucking peep. Where are the progressive Bernie Sanders supporters at? Or are all progressives just two-faced fake bitches? Like Bernie Sanders himself. I mean, what more would you expect from Bernie Sanders supporters? Where are the progressive Bernie fans calling out the extremely shady circumstances surrounding Seth Rich's murder? So go ahead. Oh, the fucking stupid establishment liberals you can see them on Twitter contacting fucking all of Sean Hannity's corporate advertisers. Before you know it, Sean Hannity's going to be booted off Fox News, man. And this is the world we live in now. All right? This is a war for ideas. Dare I say it, it's an info war. And these motherfuckers, after they lost the 2016 election, Donald Trump was not supposed to win. After these motherfuckers lost, they are doubling down and they are mobilizing. And they are getting a lot of success. They already cost YouTube, Wall Street Journal already cost YouTube $750 million. All right? Just a noose around the neck of the alternative media. So, it's a war. This is not a game. All right? The political correct establishment media will do whatever it can to dominate the media. And what are they doing? They're using political correctness to shame sponsors from being on anybody's show or YouTube channel that has any contrarian opinions. And they're gonna suffocate us to death by taking away the money that people use to fund the work that they do. It's incredible. So, I don't know what else to say. You guys are soldiers on the battlefield of an information war. And they're using money to rob alternative media of their funding. So we're at a point now where, I mean, if you're not directly supporting the content that you like to watch, then you're basically just saying you don't care enough for it to exist. And you're just putting your hands up so that the mainstream political correct media can continue to mobilize across the fucking battlefield. So, yeah, I'm pissed off because I'm tired of seeing this. I mean, it's happening to me. I haven't really talked about it so much because I'm so used to getting censored and fucked over by YouTube over the past few years that when I saw the ad apocalypse, I'm like, oh, more YouTube shenanigans. No big deal. I didn't really do a video on it. But it's affected me big time. All right, my ad revenue has plummeted by approximately 75%. All right, that's a direct assault by the establishment media to destroy alternative media. So, yeah, I'm going to be straightforward. I think that we're coming to a point now where we all have to be contributing. The fans have to fund the creators. The fans have to fund the alternative media. If the fans are not, if you, the people who view and love this content, are not directly funding it, contributing even a fucking $1 a month, or whatever the fuck you can afford, if you're not doing it, then the establishment is gonna take it all away without you even having a role to play in it. So yes, you are a soldier on the battlefield. And you have a choice to contribute in this information war. Because they're coming for scalps. They're taking, there's no quarter here. They're coming. And it's funny, you see how frantic they get whenever you cover something that's really at the core. When you start to delve into a topic that really gets to the crux of the elite establishment, they shit their pants and they go all out. Like the Seth Rich murder. So, I don't know what to say, guys. I mean, my ad revenue's plummeted. It's offensive. It feels like I've been punched in the stomach by the elite establishment. And honestly, you know, I encourage you guys to check out my Patreon page. I encourage you guys to check it out and be like, you know what? I like Red Pill Philosophy. And it's not just my channel. It's not just my media. It's not just my content. All the other content that you watch regularly, you really need to consider that it matters enough to you to contribute whatever you can contribute, $1, it doesn't matter. Whatever you can contribute to keep that thing going. Because they're going to come and they're taking away all the sponsors. So this age of relying on anonymous corporate sponsors ain't going to work anymore. If you want to see the end of political correctness, you have to realize that the alternative media, the only way that alternative media can be non-PC is if they're not beholden to the politically correct corporate overlords, the corporate ads. And they're using that to put a noose around everybody's neck. So if you're not directly funding it, it's basically surrender. You're basically saying, I give up. Politically correct media, establishment media, take over. It's that serious at this point. This age of passive, oh, I'm just going to watch whatever, and, oh, there's no point in funding things directly. Let's, just passively. No. You're not a passive observer. You're actively funding the things, the people that share your ideas, that share your values, that share the way you see things. This idea of just passively watching things, it's time, because it's not going to exist. H3H3, a channel with over 3 million subscribers, put out a video a couple weeks ago saying the ad apocalypse is fucking destroyed us. We're almost completely out of a job at this point. So if you love the media that you consume, and you want to have an effect, you want to play a role on the battlefield against the establishment leftists, the establishment liberals, it's time that you start directly funding and supporting the alternative media that you watch. And it's not just me, but I would greatly appreciate any support you throw my way. Whoever the fuck you watch, whoever ideas you support, this age of passively, no. It's not passive. You're an active participator on the ideological battlefield. Thanks for watching, man.